Wait, before your next sip, you need to hear this. What if I told you that some of the most popular UK cider brands people drink every weekend aren't really cider at all? And that a few quiet, lesser-known brands are actually far safer, cleaner, and closer to real apples than the flashy bottles you see everywhere. Today's story is not about shaming drinkers. It's about smart choices. Because when you know what's inside the bottle, you drink differently. Welcome to 8 UK cider brands you must avoid, and 4 that are safe. This is a YouTube-friendly, easy-to-understand, story-style script, divided into 5 clear sections, just like you asked. Section 1, The Shocking Truth About Modern UK Cider. Let's start with a hard truth. Most people think cider is simple, apples plus fermentation equals cider. But in today's UK market, that's often not the case at all. Many mass-market ciders are loaded with added sugar made from apple concentrate, not fresh apples mixed with artificial sweeteners watered down with flavorings and chemicals. Some bottles contain less than 50 real apple juice. So what are you actually drinking? A cheap alcohol product, designed to be sweet, addictive, easy to drink fast, and that's where the problem begins. Too much sugar plus alcohol equals faster intoxication, brutal hangovers, hidden health risks. Now let's expose the brands you should seriously think twice about. Section 2, 8 UK cider brands you must avoid. Important note, this is not about personal taste. This is about ingredients, production quality, and long-term impact. 1. White Lightning. Let's be honest, this one has a reputation. Extremely high alcohol, very low apple content, often made from concentrate plus sugar. It's cheap for a reason. Harsh on the stomach, massive hangovers, almost no real cider character. 2. Frosty Jack's, another strong cider known more for intoxication than quality. Problems: artificial sweetness, minimal apple depth, alcohol pushed higher than flavor. This isn't crafted cider. It's engineered booze. 3. K Cider. Very similar story. High ABV, low quality fermentation, sweetness used to mask poor base ingredients. Drinkers often report headaches, bloating, rough mornings. 4. Strongbow. Modern versions. This one surprises people. Old Strongbow? Respectable. Modern Strongbow? Uses apple concentrate sweeteners, replace real apple flavor, designed for mass production, not purity. It's not terrible, but it's far from traditional cider. 5. Old Mount. Flavored range. Sounds fancy. Tastes fun. But look deeper. Fruit flavorings overpower apple. Sugar content is very high, often feels more like a soft drink with alcohol fun. Yes. Authentic cider? Number 6. Dark fruit ciders. Blackcurrant, berries, tropical blends. The issue? Apple becomes a background ingredient, sweeteners dominate. You drink more because it doesn't feel like alcohol. That's a dangerous combo. 7. Budget supermarket ciders. No names needed, you know them. Ultra cheap, minimal quality control, apple concentrate plus sugar plus alcohol, cheap price, expensive hangover. 8. Extra strong, no-name ciders. If the label screams strong, be careful. Usually designed for alcohol delivery, not enjoyment. Little to no craftsmanship, very rough on the body. Section 3, why these ciders are bad for you. Let's break it down simply. 1. Too much sugar. Sugar plus alcohol spikes blood sugar, worsens dehydration, causes nasty hangovers. 2. Artificial sweeteners. They confuse digestion, increase bloating, can trigger headaches. 3. Low quality alcohol. Cheap fermentation equals cheap alcohol equals your body suffers. 4. Fast drinking. Sweet ciders go down fast. You drink more without realizing it. That's how people overdo it. Section 4, for UK cider brands that are actually safe. Now the good news. Not all cider is bad. These brands respect apple's fermentation. Drinkers. 1. Aspall Cider, a true classic. Made with real apples, no overpowering sweetness, clean, crisp taste. This is how cider should taste. 2. Western Cider, family run. Traditional. Trusted. Proper apple varieties, slow fermentation, rich, natural flavor. You feel the difference the next day. 3. Thatcher's, selective range. Not all Thatcher's, but some are excellent. Look for higher apple juice content, less sweet versions. Traditional labels, balanced and safer. 4. Henry Weston's Vintage. This one stands out. Made from vintage apples, no need for fake sweetness, strong but smooth, high alcohol, yes, but cleanly made. Section 5, final message, drink smart, not blind. Let's end with this. Cider isn't the enemy. Bad cider is. When you choose real apples, less sugar, proper fermentation, you get better taste, fewer hangovers, a safer drinking experience. Next time you're in a shop, don't just grab the brightest bottle. Read the label, check the sweetness, respect your body, because the best drink isn't the strongest one, it's the one that doesn't punish you tomorrow. How big cider brands trick your brain? Let me tell you something shocking. Most people don't choose cider because of taste. They choose it because of marketing. Big UK cider brands spend millions to make sure you feel safe buying it, think it's refreshing, believe it's made from real fruit. But here's the trick: 1. The apple illusion labels show orchards, fresh apples, countryside farms. Reality: apple concentrate shipped in bulk, rehydrated with water, sweetened artificially. It looks natural. It isn't. 2. Sweetness equals comfort. Your brain loves sugar. Sweet cider feels smooth, feels light, feels harmless, but sugar hides. Poor alcohol, low apple quality, weak fermentation. That's why you don't feel drunk until suddenly you do. 3. Fruit flavored equals not fruit, dark fruits. Tropical blends. Berries. Most of these use flavorings, not fruit. Overpower apple, completely turn cider into alcoholic soda. You're not drinking cider anymore. You're drinking flavored alcohol. Section 7. WHY hangovers from cheap cider are brutal. Ever noticed this? Beer hangover equals manageable, wine hangover equals headache, cheap cider hangover equals pure pain. Here's why. 1. Sugar dehydration. Sugar pulls water from your body. Alcohol already dehydrates you. Together? Double damage. That's why cider hangovers feel dry, dizzy, nauseating. 2. Congeners, dirty alcohols. Cheap cider fermentation creates more methanol byproducts, harsh alcohol compounds. Your liver works overtime. You feel it the next day. 3. Fast consumption. Sweet cider equals fast drinking. You think, I'm fine. Your body thinks, why are you doing this to me? Section 8. How to read a cider label like a pro. This part alone can change your life. Next time you pick up a cider, check this: good signs, made from fresh apples, traditional fermentation, higher apple juice percentage, dry or medium dry taste. Red flags: apple concentrate, artificial sweeteners, flavorings listed early, extremely cheap price. Cheap cider isn't cheap by accident. Section 9. Smart drinking rules most people ignore. Let's be real. People don't want to quit drinking. They want to drink without regret. Follow these rules. Rule 1. Dry is safer than sweet. Dry cider, slower drinking, less sugar, cleaner alcohol. Your body thanks you. Rule 2. Fewer ingredients equals better cider. Real cider needs apples, hourglass with flowing sand time. That's it. The longer the ingredient list, the worse it usually is. Rule 3. Respect high ABV. Even good cider can be dangerous if strong. Strong plus sweet equals worst combo. Strong plus dry equals manageable with care. Section 10. Final warning most people ignore. Here's the truth nobody likes hearing. If a cider is very sweet, very strong, very cheap, then you are not the customer. Your body is the sacrifice. Good cider doesn't need to hide behind sugar. Good cider doesn't punish you the next day. Good cider respects apples and people. Final takeaway: you don't need to drink more. You need to drink smarter. Avoid the fake stuff. Choose real apples. Your future self will thank you. Cider versus beer versus wine, what's actually safer? People argue about this all the time. Beer is safer. Wine is healthier. Cider is natural. Let's kill the myths and keep it simple. Beer pros: lower sugar, slower drinking, usually lower alcohol. Cons: bloating, heavy feeling, processed grains. Beer is generally more forgiving, but not healthy. Wine pros: natural fermentation, less added sugar, good wine, strong antioxidants. Cons: high alcohol, easy to overdrink, strong headaches. For many people, wine quality matters a lot. Cider pros: apple-based, gluten-free, can be very clean if done right. Cons: cheap cider, massive sugar, artificial sweeteners, harsh alcohol. Good cider equals excellent. Bad cider equals nightmare. Final verdict: the safest drink is not the type. It's the quality.